In this video, I'm going to show you a really cool concept called parallel key modulation that has the ability to totally change the mood of a song. I'll take you through a tune called St. James Infirmary and apply the concept of parallel key modulation to it. The result will have the song portray a totally different mood, yet it will still somewhat resemble the original tune. And this provides you with much more scope to work with when creating arrangements on your guitar. Hi, I'm Simon Candy from Acoustic Guitar Lessons Online.net, and a very cool thing to bring to the arrangements and songs you play on guitar is what's known as parallel key modulation. Now I can hear you asking, what is a parallel key? Well, a parallel key is two keys that have the same tonic but a different quality. So one is major and the other is minor. For example, the parallel key of C major is C minor. The parallel key of C minor is C major. Modulation simply means to change, in this case, change key. So we have parallel key modulation. Sometimes songs will switch midway through between parallel keys. However, what I want to show you here is how to use this concept to totally change the mood of an existing piece of music from the get-go. In other words, not to change between parallel keys mid-song, but rather transpose a song into its parallel key and then play the resulting arrangement to hear how this sounds. I'm also going to play both the chords and the melody of the resulting arrangement together on one guitar to demonstrate and explore some varied possibilities when doing this. What you're about to see is an excerpt from a masterclass I taught to some of my online guitar students. Watch carefully as I walk you through the process of applying this concept to a tune called St. James Infirmary. I will convert the song from the key of A minor to the parallel key of A major, transforming what is traditionally a very morbid tune to something that sounds upbeat and bright. So we're going to look at a few different ways we could approach melody. We've been looking at the harmony and the chords. One approach is to convert a melody from one key to, well, from its key to its parallel key, between the parallel keys, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take a minor melody, song in a minor melody, and convert it to the parallel major, just to totally change the mood, basically, of the tune. And this is very simple. So I'm going to use a tune called St. James Infirmary, originally in, I don't know, I think A minor might be the original key, but certainly minor. So let me just play this roughly for you here so you can hear it in its minor key. Okay, so minor key, A minor, we want to change it to A major. Notes in A minor, I'm sure we all know, all natural notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. A major, I'm sure we all know that, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp. And if we look at how the two keys compare, we see there's 3 points of difference here. C sharp, F sharp, G sharp. So all we do is identify in the melody where those points of difference are and simply replace with the corresponding note in the parallel key. So top line here is the first 4 bars of St. James Infirmary. Here are the points of difference. So we've got C notes, first fret, string 2, and we've got the F note, first fret, string 1. So they are points of difference. So we're going to convert those to their corresponding, like for like. So C becomes C sharp, the 3rd of A major, and F becomes F sharp, the 6th of A major. So the melody was this. And when we put in, or when we convert it to A major, okay, so as you would expect, a bit of a brighter sound coming from minor into major. And then continuing to the last 4 bars in the minor key. And if we convert that to the major, again, we've got C sharps, C's rather, converting to C sharps. And the E flat here is a bit of a decorative note, not so much
necessarily a key note in the melody, but I'm going to replace it with the E. And all the other notes are common to both keys, so we don't need to do anything to those notes at all. That's why they're left as they are. So now, same for the chords. We've got to address the chords here. So here are the chords in A minor, B diminished, C, D and E minor, F and G major. Chords in A major, A, B minor, C sharp minor, D and E, F sharp minor, G sharp diminished. So points of difference is all of them. However, in St. James Infirmary, it's in A minor and it plays the dominant seventh of the fifth. It's got the E7 in there. So in effect, there is actually one chord that's going to be common. So in much the same way we did with the melody, we're going to take the chords here and convert those to their corresponding chords in the major key. So like for like again. So we've got A minor, E7, the original harmony here. Okay, and if I convert that to the key of A major, okay, so the one chord's gone to A, the sixth has gone to F sharp minor, that's the sixth of A major, and the three chord, C has become C sharp minor, the three chord in A major. And then much the same for the last four bars, the original harmony. And in the A major. Okay, so again, I'm just replacing like for like here. A minor becomes A major, E7 stays the same, common to both keys. G becomes the G sharp in the A chord, sixth chord again there, F becomes F sharp minor. Let's have a look here at a couple of ways we can put the chords and the melody together. Pretty straight up, but just to hear how it sounds. Here's one possibility. Okay, so pretty straight up, just putting chords and melody together there, not doing anything too special. I did add a little bit of extra harmony in the third bar by harmonizing the F sharp, first with F sharp minor, but then the D chord, just to create a little bit more movement. Down in the fifth and sixth bars, I created some voice leading that worked up the scale. So the melody note is a D note here. The D is in the B minor chord as well as in an E7 chord, and B minor is diatonic to our key, so we can put a B minor in there instead of E7 if we want. That's another approach to reharmonizing that sounds very cool, and the reason why I did that there is just the voice leading in the bass, because it's going from the A root to B in the B minor, the C sharp in the bass of A, and then D. So it's just a nice little scale climb there before coming back to A, and we finish out our tune.
Okay, so let's just touch on some of the key concepts that you just saw there in that lesson. So we had the tune St. James Infirmary, which is originally in a minor key. I was playing it in A minor, and I'll just play a little excerpt of the melody here. Okay. Now what we're looking for are the points of difference between the notes in the melody there and the notes in A major, or more broadly speaking, just the points of difference between A minor and A major. And there are 3 points of difference, 2 of which are happening in that melody. The C is a C sharp in the key of A, and the F is an F sharp in the key of A. So when those notes come up in the melody there, I need to change them to C sharp and F sharp. All the other notes can stay the same because they're part of both keys. So now I get right? Immediately it sounds more bright, more upbeat there, simply because the F and the C and the F have been moved up to be the notes that are in the key of A major. In the same way, we took the chords of the original key, which is A minor, E7, and A minor to F to C to E7, and we took out any of the chords that didn't belong there and replaced them with the equivalent chords or corresponding chords from the key of A, like for like. So the one chord of A minor is A minor, the one chord of A major is A major. So we replaced A minor with A major. E is part of both, back to A major. And then the next chord, the next point of difference, instead of F, which is the sixth chord in A minor, I'm playing F sharp minor, the sixth chord in A major. And instead of playing C, which is the next chord in the A minor key, the third chord of the key, I'm going to play C sharp minor instead, the third chord of A major. And then E7 is part of both. So instead of this, which is the minor key, I was doing this. Right? Again, just like the melody, much more upbeat, more bright, more happy. Because of the context of the class that I was teaching here, it was about arrangements and coming up with different ways to approach playing arrangements on your guitar when it is just you on your guitar, no bass, no drums, no other instruments, just you. So you've got to come up with different ways to approach, putting the melody and the chords of a tune together. So I put them together and basically got this. Okay, now a couple of interesting things there, which I'll just touch on again. That is this little passage here. The F sharp note, I harmonized differently each time. The first time, F sharp minor, and then the note repeats, but the second time I harmonized it with a D chord. That's because the D chord is also from the key of A, and the D chord also has, like the F sharp minor, the F sharp note in it. So if the chord's from the same key and the note that's been harmonized at the time is in the chord, you can use that chord. It's a way of reharmonizing. So I was playing the A, and instead of just F sharp minor twice to then C sharp minor E, I did A, then F sharp minor D, then the C sharp minor E. Okay, very cool way to reharmonize. And I did a similar thing next, which was playing the A chord with the melody, and then instead of going to E7, and the D note is the melody note here, I played B minor for the same reason that B minor is also from the key of A, the melody note is D, and D is in the chord B minor. So I could use the E7, but I could also use the B minor to harmonize that note there. So now I get this nice little sort of bass leading there between those chords. I got the A, which moves to the B in the B minor, then I put the C sharp in the bass of the A, and then D. So you get that nice little ascension in the bass there. That sounds cool. Okay, so there were a couple of things, a couple of little elements there that sound very cool that I also included in the arrangement. Would you like to be able to finger pick arrangements on your guitar just like the one you saw in today's lesson? Well, unfortunately, the reality is few people ever really succeed in doing this. Why? Because they never seek the help, guidance, training and support that is needed to learn to fingerpick guitar. Instead, they try and go it alone, making it incredibly difficult to do. And at best, if you succeed, it's guaranteed to take a hell of a lot longer than having someone who knows what they're doing help you in how to best fingerpick your guitar. If you would like to take the road of least resistance, saving yourself much time and frustration, then check out a very special course I've designed for the fingerpicking guitarist called the Ultimate Fingerpicking Guitar Course. Now, whether you're just starting out or have fingerpicked before, this course lays out the steps for you one by one in the correct order along the pathway to mastering fingerpicking guitar. You are going to learn and master all the key concepts, methods, strategies, and techniques needed for fingerpicking, avoiding the all too common mistakes most people make when learning to fingerpick guitar. With the Ultimate Fingerpicking Guitar course, you will have your hand held every step of the way, taking you from wherever you are right now with your fingerpicking to where you would love to be. And you will enjoy every part of the process along the way. So click the link in the description below this video and check out the Ultimate Fingerpicking Guitar course. It may be just the thing you need for your fingerpicking guitar playing. Let me know in the comments below which version of St. James Infirmary you liked best today. The original in A minor or the new version in A major. It's probably a little hard to go past the original, but the use of parallel key modulation certainly makes for some interesting takes on the tune. Let me know your thoughts. I read every comment and I would love to hear what you have to say. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell button so YouTube can tell you when I release a new video. This is Simon Candy from acousticguitarlessonsonline.net. Thanks for watching today's video. I really appreciate your time, and as always, I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.